because it's in our property maintenance code.
Which is what? You're not allowed to write a public message on your own property?
You're allowed to say, like, apples, 2 bushels for 99 cents.
Okay, that's advertisement.
All kind of shit on your property like you do.
What kind of shit?
Stuff that you do.
You mean my building?
Your building. Your
okay.
building, your signs,
my
a little bit.
Well, my...
And I'll tell you another thing, too. You don't have any sign permits.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You don't have sign permits?
Do you?
I don't?
I don't think you do.
Well, I'll tell you what.
What?
Why don't you guys come down and take them? And matter of fact, I'll tell you what, when you do that, though, grow the balls to call me, because all I want to do is video it. I won't stop you. I'll file a suit against you, but I will not stop you.
Thing, you're doing court, you and your attorney are doing court soon, and we'll see what happens from there.
No, it's not soon. It already went to court. You didn't know that?
It went to court?
Yeah, it went to court. You didn't know that.
When was that?
About 5 days ago.
5 days ago? And what happened?
Yeah. Guess what?
What?
They said something about, you know that building on Mahoning Avenue, the Jenkins Sign building?
Yeah.
What's the difference between that building and mine?
So is that what the judge said, or is that what your attorney said?
That's what the judge said. What's the difference?
And who is the judge?
Cobley.
Cobley said, what's the difference?
What's the difference between their building with one message and my building?
Oh, I don't know. See, I don't know this stuff. I wasn't in court.
Well, why didn't you go? You filed the charges. I mean, that's the good thing. They've got 14 colors on their building. Now, I do recall, and I think you should recall, me coming down to your place of business, or whatever you guys call it, your office.
Right.
When you were down there on Teamsters Drive, and I requested the city standard. In other words, how many colors was I allowed to put? How big were my letters? I believe I wrote a letter to you, correct?
Right.
Did you answer that letter?
Yes, we did.
You didn't answer that letter.
The law department did.
The law department did. So then, why didn't you guys give me a standard?
I believe he gave you the best type of information. It was too loud, too colorful. It was.
No. That's what you guys complained about. Your department complained about that.
Yeah.
That's what Monty Campbell's complaint was. Was that it was too loud? It was too this.
That's what the law department complained of.
Well, but it came from your department.
Big letters.
Okay, so wait.
On the street, they start looking at that.
So what's the standard? That's what I'm asking. What's the standard in? I got 2 colors on my building. Did you know that you can change Youngstown as in bigger letters than mine on my building? And I have 1 message on the front of my building. What is the difference between that and the building that's there?
So let's get back to what did Cobley say to you?
Cobley said it seems to be basically, in layman's terms, that there's 1 message there and there's 1 message on my building. And that if I can prove that the city supports that, which I can't because I took pictures of who supports that, being Mayor Williams and a whole list of people, that clearly you guys did this under content of language, not under the enforcement code.
So where's this place on Mahoney?
You don't know?
No, I don't.
You know when you were at Star Supply the other day?
Yeah.
That's a pretty gaudy looking building, don't you say?
Star Supply?
Yeah. No, I'm not talking about Star Supply. A block up.
A block up?
2 blocks up.
Which way?
Right across Mahoning Avenue. You wouldn't know anything about that building.
Oh, the building on the right, the guy that puts the little slogans, the little catchy